Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. Today is the 4th of September. Moving into fall in a few weeks, but again, we are beyond record setting now. I'm speechless. And all of the sponsors, you know who you are. You're bringing in people like crazy, coming into the silver. We even have a platinum for the monitors. It's kind of a surprise for you, but we have a platinum order button now, as most of you have guessed. It's right beside the silver one, and it's for platinum if they want to go to that right away. Nothing really to report other than it's just a button and they click and they start at the platinum level. And of course we have the 1-year prepaid. I want to take this time to just welcome hundreds of new silver members. And today I wanted to put this slide up first just to say we're going to talk about how to get started in the program the right way. And it's so much easier than you think. We have a huge website, I know. There's so many different things in there. But the key to the whole thing is getting started right. So we're going to talk about that. But first I want to introduce myself because I know every week I do this, but there's so many hundreds of new people. It's important that you know where Sandy Hunter and I come from. Number one, I joined the military back when I was 19 years old, and I went to military college to get a free university degree. I had no money, believe me, I had none, and I was good in school, so I got into military college. I got my degree in math and physics, and then I became a pilot. And again, I had no flying experience. It was a joke actually during my recruiting thing. He said, well, what do you want to do in the military? I didn't think of it. And there was a picture of a jet. So I said, laughingly, I'd like to do that. And he said, you're in as long as you can see and your medical checks out. And I went, wow, I've never flown a plane before. So 10 years later, 2,500 hours of flying later, teaching people now how to fly jets, which I did. I became an entrepreneur. I got the bug. I did my 10 years, and I got out because I just wanted to do something else. And it was a good thing. I played around on the internet, had a year off of full pay as a captain. When I got out, that was part of the deal. I got a full year of pay plus a bunch of other stuff. Working on a kitchen table, and it was a kitchen table, believe me, on the internet, and I just got into it. And I was a good programmer before. I was a database guy. I loved computers even when I was in the military. So I did that, and here we are. So I'm the programmer that created the member area and all that stuff, and I continue to do so, believe me, every single day, updating and making sure things are working great. The way to get started is to get to lesson 3 and stay on it. I've amended many of our welcome letters and things like that to just say, listen, get to lesson 3. The only reason that there is a lesson 1 is to make sure that you're logged in. Make sure that you picked a domain name or registered your own. And lesson 1, just that you're in there. You're logged in. You read it. It says go to lesson 2. Lesson 2 says go to lesson 3. On lesson 3, you're going to see a video that covers everything. It's the lesson 1 to 3 video. And it will introduce you to your profile, what to do for settings and all that good stuff. And it'll also detail, what to not do, which is also important. It's so incredible to see so many people coming into this program and actually following these steps now. They're coming in, they're watching the video, they're doing the promotion and verifying with the ad tracker and things like that. You want to stay on lesson 3 for a long time. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's a month or more. And the reason for that is we want you to learn how to promote. And we use the safe list and traffic exchanges because they're free to join. They give you credits. It's a great way to just get the feel of how to do all of this. We've also got the promo code center where you can get promo codes that unlock bonuses like solo ads, banner ads, text ads, and things like that. The whole idea of these places, safe lists and exchanges, they're like a cooperative sharing of your stuff that you're involved in, affiliate programs, selling Amazon books, anything like that. And the reason they work is because of window shoppers. Everybody wants to spend money. That's the way we all are, right? You go into Walmart, you come out with a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't plan on buying. You go to, who doesn't go to Amazon.com and not buy something, right? Like you're looking for something, they got everything, so you buy stuff. It's the same thing with these ad exchanges. You look at ads to earn credits, and then you can run your own ad. Well, while you're looking at ads, you might see somebody giving away a book on something you're interested in. It could be the 4 ways to get higher search engine ranking or something. So you register for it. The whole idea is that you're registering, but other people are registering for what we're teaching you to send out. So now you're sending out all of these things in the form of landing pages, squeeze pages, where people are registering. When they register, they become an associate under you. Okay, just like you did. You know you did. You probably saw an ad, you signed up for it. You came in, you got to kick the tires because our associate program is completely free. We have over 1 million active associates that, honest to goodness, we don't even hear from them. They might log in here and there, but it's free. And that's why. They come in, they check us out. 6 months later, they might log in. They might update their guaranteed visitor ads and all that good stuff. But it is free. And when they register, they come in, and if they're really looking for something, they'll engage with our live business center, which has always got a member in there patiently, taking people by the hand and saying, here's our silver presentation, and they watch it and they come back in and they can ask questions in the chat area. Okay, and that's the simple way to get started, is just have an understanding that we're going to teach you how to do the promotion, and all you're involved with when you first start out is promoting. If somebody signs up, you'll get an email saying so, but you don't need to follow up with them. You don't need to communicate with them. You don't need to email them, call them, nothing like that, because they just come in and they'll engage with the live business center and the monitors. And the monitors are a team led by our top sellers. Okay, and they're trained not to sell. They're trained to point people in the right direction. Then, of course, they're trained to say, hey, the silver's great, here's some bonuses, and that kind of thing. Okay, but the way we do it is we're not the hard sell, we're really the soft sell, and that's the way to do it. Okay, so you don't need to do anything except promote more, generate leads, and the future, if you can do that, your future is very bright, because you can take those leads in the form of associates and send them information about any and all of the programs that you're in. Okay, so that's how the process works. And the proof is you're here as a result of your sponsor. So there's a question by Earl. I'm going to read it in a sec. You can ask questions anytime you want. If I don't cover something, or I miss anything, you can just fill out a support ticket, because that's what we're here to do. We're always here to do support and help you out. Earl says, do you have to change what associates see for the monitors to direct them? No, just say top menu. The secret for monitoring is always remember top menu. Everything important is up there. Even if you get rattled and somebody says, where's this? Support, top menu. Okay, so that's the key. Always do that. We'll have more information though for the monitors, but again, it's just a button. It's just a link up there, and it's working great. If you can, update your account to Gmail. Okay, use Gmail if you can. They support business communication. All the other providers do not. Okay, they don't support it. You can do it right here on the left menu. Go to account details, click on that, and then you'll see you'll be able to do any changes that you need to do in there. Okay. All right, so going to the next slide. The ad tracker on the top menu, that confirms that you're doing your promotion correctly. Again, we talked about the Live Business Center, and use Cool Tools. That's up on the top menu there if you're using the classic menu. You'll find out things like JitBit, RoboForm, Password Organizer. In general, you want to have a password organizer if you can. Postbox is email management. Link Manager is great for organizing your stuff. Okay? These things are all covered every week in my training, and if you go to Cool Tools, you can see videos for Postbox and JitBit. All right? So those things are good to know. Does anybody have any questions about how to get started the right way? It's very important that you have an understanding of that, because if you don't, you can get sidetracked, and that's never any fun. Never any fun at all. Yeah, I can see people are typing in. Yeah, JitBit's really cool because you can assign a keystroke to anything that you want. It can be, you know, a whole paragraph can respond to a single keystroke, and that's pretty cool. You know, it really is neat when you can do stuff like that. All right. Yeah, I see people are typing in. I'll give you guys a sec to okay, it says, Neville says, yes, I need to know how to get started the right way. Daily directions. If you check your email box, every single day we send you out a report based on your prospect manager. And you need to read it because it will give you a daily sort of checklist of what you should be doing. Right? JitBit is the boss. I agree with Incredible. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you about promotion tips. The biggest thing that you can do when you're promoting, again, is stick with lesson 3, you know, the basic ads under ad examples, and signing up for the sites that are under the top safe listen exchanges, which again is covered in that first video. There is another video that's below the one under training, which you would benefit from watching. Okay, and again, the biggest tip that I can give you is to get JitBit and save a few of the main ads under ad examples in JitBit so that it'll work out for you. Okay, it's just easier to post that way, a little faster. And JitBit, I don't know what it costs. I think it's about 20 bucks. But I've never paid again for it. I think you could probably, you know, upgrade it to something new, but honestly, I really don't need anything new because you assign a keystroke to a phrase. I don't know how to improve on that. Really, you just, you know, type out a simple thing, and then you're, you know, whatever you want to assign to it. Yeah, use for free. Yeah, I didn't even know they had a free for self-use. No, that's great. And Heather says, how many email mail-outs a day should I send out? What is the amount a day I should be sending out? That's a good, you know, that is a really good question, Heather. You're going to be able to send more out if you have JitBit, obviously, because it's faster. I would say if you have an hour, use the hour and send as many as you can. Does that make sense? So, you know, and I know people are using your time to earn credits too. So you can do that with, again, more efficiently with Postbox. So it's under Cool Tools also. You've got Postbox email. And I've used that for so many years, probably 10 years. I think it's based on Thunderbird, which is a pretty well-known email program that I think Firefox released. Neville says, how do I find my link to refer my friends to Worldprofit? Well, Neville, what you do is you click on the top menu, add examples, and all the links are there for you. Fred says, as a new silver member, you have contacted my associates and suggested to phone them, but only some are showing phone number. Is it okay? Yeah, absolutely. If they put their phone number in and you feel comfortable phoning them, go for it. If they don't, you can't contact them by phone. You can email them, but I highly recommend you just let us do the job of communicating with them, because each day we send them a newsletter. So let's assume here's our new associate. Okay, he's just come in. There he is, all happy. Well, the first thing that they get is a welcome email. Okay, so they get the welcome. And within that welcome email, they're told to log in, right? So they get the login. And that goes with them also visiting with the Live Business Center, right? They're going to have the Live Business Center there, and they can talk and ask questions and chat and everything like that. So the next thing they get is a daily newsletter. Okay, so we send them a newsletter. There we go, newsletter. Every day. And the newsletter has their login information, and it has different links to information such as, do you want to see the presentation video? Do you need to contact your sponsor? Do you need a tour, a video kind of touring the associate area? That kind of a thing. All right, so there's a lot going on there too, right? And the newsletter will say, hey, we have some new, PLR Vault products and guaranteed visitors. You might want to check on it, make sure your URL is still good. So many different things are in the newsletter. We also let them know about what the silver package includes and how to order. We do that every single day, and we do it through a company that we send email through called SendGrid. And we send to probably, give or take, about 60,000 of the most active associates every day. 60,000. We don't email millions because there's just no point. They're gone, they're gone. They might log in one day, but usually, we go out to about 6-8 months worth of people. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm just looking over at another computer here. Just going to do a reset on something. And rotators, yeah, sure I can, Heather. That's actually a good question. Exchanges and rotators are interesting because, let me just refresh this here. So a traffic exchange, so let's call this a traffic exchange right here. And I'm just doing a little reset here on one of our services. Just one sec here, let me just have a minute. Don't want to make any mistakes. There we go. A traffic exchange is for people to come in and just post ads, right? They put banners in. I'll just put a banner here. There's a picture of a banner. Call that B. And they could put text ads in, T. And they can also send mailings out. So they can send out to a mailer. Most traffic exchanges now have solo ads. We'll just call those solos. Okay, so those go out by mail. So that's traffic exchange. Rotators are different. They're all paid, generally speaking. So what happens is, in a rotator, let's say you go to the site and they say, well, what's your URL that you want to promote? So you put your URL in, so it's a www, just for sake of argument. And what happens is the ads, there's a whole bunch of URLs, and the admin over here, the person that owns the site, sends pages of these URLs out to the other companies. It could be through Facebook postings, mostly postings in Safeless and other exchanges, to rotate URLs and show them. And if you like them, you click on it. So these are more modern, but you can't, currently you can't really earn credits in these. You just pay. You pay money and they put your ad into a rotation. The perfect example is Worldprofit. We have the Diamond Rotator, Sapphire Rotator, and we have a Traffic Blaster, which is like a rotator. All of ours are based on just ads that are placed, and every time you refresh the page, you would see new ads show up. Traffic exchanges and Safeless are based on people logging into the site and clicking on ads to earn credits. These, you don't earn credits for clicking on rotator ads. They're just there, and they're good quality clicks because generally people click on them if they're interested. Right? Does that make sense? Do you have any questions about that? Good. So the last thing that I want to say is how you access the bootcamp lessons. Again, if you're on lesson 3, you can see on that page exactly how to get to all the lessons, or just watch last week's video. I talked about that thing. We have some new PLR Vault products added. Okay, so I'm not gonna show those. You can go look. They're in the PLR Vault. The whole idea of the PLR Vault is so that you folks can promote using the landing pages. You can give those things away. You can add them as bonuses to pretty much anything that you're doing. Okay, so they're really cool. All right. PLR. Oh, let me log in here again. Let that get logged in. See if we can get to it. Fred says, yeah, of course, Fred. You can contact anyone you want by email. That's fine. All I want to leave you with is lesson 3. The reason I'm saying that is that's how you get your bonuses. Go to lesson number 3 and your bonuses will be there waiting for you. All you have to do is read the lesson, scroll down the page a bit, read the lesson, and you're all set. Okay? So that's important to know. Are there any questions about anything? How do you upgrade to the Platinum VIP membership? fill out a support ticket, and Sandy Hunter, our president, will give you a quote. The key points, the reasons for upgrading: number one, 40% commission as opposed to 20, which is really nice. You get the Worldprofit Graphics Studio. You get the autoresponder, ClickBank Superstore and Sales Manager, Advanced Ad Tracker, and 18 traffic injections every month, and as opposed to 5. Okay, so really cool. Okay, so again, just scroll down and read lesson 3. That's the most important thing you can do. It's important. Also, for anybody that was using the graphics editor, okay, you know our graphics program here. Let's see if I can get her to come up here. Graphics gallery, graphics studio. So there was an issue that I fixed with the graphics studio. Okay, it was if you were in here for a long time and you were programming something and you went away for a coffee, you know, or anything like that, it would time out. I had a timeout setting in there. I removed that setting and I've circumvented all of that, so you can leave this open for as long as you want. And when you go to save, it'll save fine. It's using another way to do it. I can tell you one thing though, this graphics designer, I can't imagine having a better, it really is incredible. Okay, a little kitty cat. You can modify anything you want in this thing. You can move stuff around. You can change backgrounds. You know, you can, you know, just say I want a different background than a kitten. How about this one? See, like, I can't imagine anybody could want anything more powerful than that. I mean, that really is incredible. Yeah, I'm glad I fixed it. You know, I program all the time, and that's one of those things. I just had to put in some more time to fix all that up. But you know, for those people out there that are hockey fans, you know, you could just type in hockey, and you know, oops, I didn't want to click on that. That one. So you see, you can instantly change everything here. It really is. It's incredible how this whole thing. You can see how it says keep the ratio here, so you can say change that to, I don't know, 600. Changes 200. Right? See how the image changes with the whole thing. You can move the image over. You can actually probably add more image. I don't know. I'm not a designer, but yeah, Bitcoin, sure you can. Yeah, you can do Bitcoin. So you see, you can do, you know, you're not going to have cute little kitten in there. You change that to something to do with Bitcoin. But all you do is you just search for what image you want. These are all free images to use. You know, and they're really incredible. You can still go back up to the 1200 if you want, you know, a little larger. You can make this smaller, you know, or put it along the side. You can change the font, you know, to whatever you want. I don't know. There's a good one. You can be in here all day. Okay? So enjoy. You know, you can add graphics too. You know, say that you wanted somebody standing there, and then this, when you add a graphic, you can change the sizing too of the graphic, so you don't have to angle. You can rotate the graphic, change the opacity so that, you know, the person, you know, you can have the person kind of coming out too, sideways, yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm not very good at this stuff. I'm terrible, actually. I'm not a very good web person. But you can do anything in this thing. All right? So it's pretty cool. Are there any other questions I'm going to wish everybody a great, great long weekend. Okay, and if I've missed anything, just fill out a support ticket and I'll get back to you. And everyone have a great day. Because, so quickly, Don says, George, can we use an iPad? Yeah, sure you can. Yeah, you can use iPad. Should work fine. Yeah. So everybody have a great weekend. Thanks a lot.